It's your man, the myth, the legend, the voice, bringing you this week's timeout. This is where we take a step back and assess the game of life, looking to God for strategies to bring us true success. This week's thought: the power of proximity. Now, at sporting events, you'll often see themed promotions, from bobbleheads to hats, shirts, t-shirts, towels, jerseys, you name it. It's a nice souvenir, and it keeps both the team and whatever company paid for the item in the minds of the public. At a Blues home game last season, replica championship rings were given to fans in attendance to commemorate their 2019 Stanley Cup win. The Blues play at the Enterprise Center. The world leader in car rentals is headquartered in St. Louis. As a staple in NHL marketing, it made sense to obtain the naming rights. It also makes sense because the daughter of the founder of Enterprise is part owner of the Blues. Not only did fans in attendance get replica rings, but every Enterprise employee in the St. Louis metro area got a ring, just because they were associated. It's kind of like the training staff who gets the real ring, though they never enter the field of play. Their association and what they do for the team in the background gets rewarded as well. When the team wins, the whole team wins. Now, being associated and around the things of God has its benefits too. Paul's handkerchiefs and his aprons were given to others, and they were healed from their sickness. So simply having contact with someone or something that has contact with God can make an impact on someone's life. Likewise, when Moses was in the presence of God, his face began to glow like he was Bruce Leroy before there was Bruce Leroy. The man had to glow for real, and he had to put a veil on when he was not speaking about the things of God, because his face glowing like that it really kind of shook the people. So he physically changed from being in the presence of God. Jacob did as well. Not only was he touched and got a limp, but his name changed. So his very character changed by being close to God. Ezekiel, though he was dead and the only thing that was left were his bones, when another dead man got thrown into his tomb, he came back to life simply because he touched the bones of a man who was so intimately involved with God. So dead things can come to life by being associated with those who know God. His spirit not only seals our lives, but it gives us power to do the miraculous. Close proximity to God. And this is the closest proximity that we can have to God, because he is living in us. Having his spirit in us puts us closer than the disciples could ever be, even living with him. So here's the play. Get the power of the Holy Spirit living in you. He is our comforter, and he is here to help us. And by having his spirit in us, we receive the unmatched power that Jesus provides. It's your man, the myth, the legend, the voice, with this week's timeout. All right, time to get back in the game of life. Until next week, ready, break.